Hey, everybody. My name is Shamgar Connors, Hartwood District. I'm going to follow up with what that guy just said because he did a really good job. You might remember me, I was here last month, so I'll just read from this. Hello, I came last time to speak about why students were not being removed from the classroom, suspended, expelled. And I told everyone that I knew personally from being a teacher myself, that's because schools lose funding whenever you kick kids out of the schools, classrooms. You take them out of the school for 1 minute, they lose funding. So I'd like to bring up some concerns with the code of conduct stuff, with safety for students and teachers as well as schools. Now, the policy, I looked it up, it states in Student Services 2403, student suspensions and expulsions. So you can look this up. It says, pending appeal to the superintendent designee, the student may continue to attend school unless the student shall be found by the principal to be a continuing danger to self, other students, staff, and/or property, or to present an ongoing threat of disruption within the school. Well, so the question then becomes, for all the people with students in the schools, then why did a student attack a sheriff and a teacher and give the teacher brain damage, but then the student was allowed back in the school the very next day? This was an HH pool. Shouldn't the principal have found that this student was a danger at that point? I mean, someone got brain damage. You'd think that's a danger, right? So, and then you got another school here, another school's being sued for $15 million in Stafford because they weren't properly protecting a student from being bullied. Now, let's get to why are there so many cases of this happening? Surely the students, they can see, just like the other side was saying, that when another student gets into an altercation and literally gives someone brain damage, and then that student's right back in the school the very next day, obviously, every student's going to see this. And then they're going to say, wow, okay, I can just get in a fight too. I can just break someone's head open. Cool, I can bust their head open on the floor. And, oh, well, nobody can do anything. Why don't I do that? I mean, that's the reality here, is that these kids see this, and then they copy it. So, and then what about the policy for teachers that break up fights? He was talking about handle with care, right? Where before you can legally intervene in a fight. Otherwise, it's considered an assault by a teacher on a student, and the teacher will be fired and get their license revoked. So the policy is that the teacher can really only say verbally, oh, hey, please stop, without yelling or raising their voice, because that's also not allowed. The teacher has to hope, this is reality, by the way, for other parents, that the teacher has to hope that another kid gets involved and breaks up the fight, because the teacher can't actually do anything. All right, so then the reason why is handle with care costs a lot of money. They don't want to spend the money, but the parents understand that the schools now have, like he said, become an actual war zone. Your students are not safe. No one can guarantee that their kids are safe here. The schools will not even remove students that are giving people brain damage. So I'm here to ask the board to consider its amendments to the Code of Conduct a stronger stance on discipline for the kids being removed from class for behaviors that are considered disruptions. Even if in a disruption, most don't, because they don't know it's not an option, or principals aren't willing to do it. But the reality is there needs to be more discipline for these kids, because they know they're getting away with murder, and they're going to get away with it. It's going to happen. Thanks.
Thank you.